Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
That's a look and plays it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A real chance!
Oh, the ball's run.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Ibrahimovic. He has found the way through. Good take, and is he... Tries a shot! Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Could move up a gear here. Saliba cuts out the pass. Seedorf. And it's Palmer. Bruno Fernandes. This ended up in no man's land. Played towards the other side. Kimmich. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lukaku. Palmer. Vietnam finding their passes. That's very neat. Pele. And here's Rodrigo. Goes back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele. Pele going full tilt down the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's out for a goal kick.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Seedorf. Crunching tackle. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Tchouaméni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Palmer. Tchouaméni. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now, can they get him away? Well timed, excellent interception. Palmer, looking to play him in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Floated through. Messi. And it's played forward. Played through into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
In comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Vietnam have the chance. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward.
Please
the score
take
here
this
still
opportunity to pay a
0-0.
visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Pelé. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Palmer. Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vieira.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nuno Mendes. He is just caressing the ball. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Seedorf. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Always onto this. Messi. And that's been won straight back. Pelé, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Now then, the ball's come loose. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Lukaku under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Closing in on goal, and he's cut it out. Bruno Fernandes. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they can counter here. Now he's got space here. It's a threatening ball, and he's certainly onside here. It's got in, and it is an own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Coming on the field.
Seedorf.
That's good play from him.
That is lovely.
Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Hannes. Substitution
There's
in
great
progress.
running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Defending was strong and firm. Nuno Mendes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Musiala! Should have equalised.
Musiala clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort. Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Mbappe. Played into the terrific header. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ronaldo might just make this. And it's Bale.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Backward it goes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Vietnam really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
And he shoots! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running.